Welcome into the recap of the White Sox 8-4 loss to the first place Toronto Blue Jays, who are atop the AL East. Tonight at Wright Field, they stayed red hot. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust. They are the exclusive home of White Sox checking. Get your very own White Sox checking account and that super cool White Sox debit card. Go to wintrust.com/White Sox or click the QR code on your screen. Folks, that's just running into a buzzsaw tonight. Let me tell you something. That Blue Jays team, every time somebody comes to the plate, I'm like, they got that guy too? Bo Bichette, Vladdy Guerrero, George Springer, and then the guys doing the damage with the long ball tonight were none of those guys. Let me take you through how the scoring broke out. Sox jumped in front 1-0. Brooks Baldwin with a base hit in the bottom of the second. It looked like the White Sox were done in the inning, and Jose Barrios, none too pleased, felt like he got squeezed on a pitch. It kept the inning alive, and then Baldwin delivered 1-0 White Sox. But we go to the fourth. Bo Bichette, base hit. Vladdy Guerrero scores, game tied. And then in the fifth, this is when it all went awry. Joey Loperfido homers. And then Nathan Lucas homers. Now it's a 3-1 ball game. Let's go to the sixth. Addison Barger homers to right with Bo Bichette aboard. And then Joey Loperfido singles to right. That brings in 2 runs. And then Lucas out on a sacrifice bunt. But that brings in another run. And all of a sudden you look up and you're like, oh, it's 8-1. Ball game over. Sox try to rally back. Michael Tauchman a base hit. And that scores 2 runs in the seventh. And then in the eighth, Lenyn Sosa singles. That brings home Miguel Vargas. And then to end the ball game, it's an 8-4 game. Sox have 2 men on, and Vargas smokes one to left field, but it doesn't have enough to get out. It was a line drive caught right in front of the track. Ball game over. White Sox lose. But the story of the game, folks, is how good Jose Barrios is. Chuck Garfien I was listening to on the postgame, my guy, and he said, boy, that guy can opt out after the 26th season of his contract. He said if the White Sox offered him $1 billion, I think he said $50 million, he wouldn't take it because he wants to keep facing the White Sox. That guy just tortures the White Sox from his days with the Twins and now his time with the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's take a look at our Hooters winging it. Starting pitching matchup, 11 Chicago area locations, originalhooters.com. Jose Barrios, he approves to 5-3, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It's earned, 4 Ks, and 2 walks. And then they finished it up with 3 relievers. For the White Sox, not a great night for Sean Burke. 5 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 Ks, 3 walks, 3 home runs allowed. Isard and Alexander finished it off, but the Blue Jays win this one 8-4. Player of the game, I got to give it to Jose Barrios, man. He was just dirty. He had stuff running. Boom. Here comes the fastball. Dive. There's the breaking ball. He was just too tough for the White Sox tonight, and the Blue Jays stay smoking hot. I also have to tell you about what's going on with all the celebration around the 05 team this weekend. I spoke with my friend Christine O'Reilly, who is the senior vice president of the White Sox. They've got some super cool stuff going on. You got to hear this. If you're a Sox fan, you're watching this, you got to hear this. Check this out. They're going to have a World Series ring sweepstakes. Fans have the opportunity to make a donation to White Sox charities and enter to win a 2005 World Series replica ring valued at $12,500. Entries are $20 each. 100% of the proceeds go to White Sox charities. The ring displays #1 fan on one side, one of just 10 replica rings that Jostens put together. Outstanding, cool thing. Well, sweepstakes closes on Sunday, July 13th at 4 p.m. WhiteSox.com/ring to enter. Also, they're going to have a 50-50 split, $200,500 guaranteed jackpot in celebration of the 05 team. A fan gets half. Minimum of $100,250. WhiteSox.com/sock split to play online. So let's go celebrate that team, man. That was an amazing year. Celebrate it. And also, respects to Bobby Jenks again, who passed away over the weekend at just 44 years of age. White Sox lose tonight, but it's a cool week for the franchise. Take that.